Saxena and welcome to my channel S for Shivani, a one-stop destination for all your MBA needs. CAT results are out and probably at this time you are wondering what should be the next move. How soon or how late it is for you to join a workshop for your GD and PI preparation, and what exactly should be your strategy at this point of time. Then guys, you have reached the right video, because in this video I will be discussing 10 things which you should be doing after your CAT results are out. If you are coming to my channel for the first time and if you're watching this video, then show some love by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. आपका हर एक like मेरे लिए बहुत मैटर करता है and it keeps me motivated to make more videos. Let's begin by discussing the first thing that you should be doing. So CAT results के बाद you should design a new strategy for exams like SNAP, ZAT, IRMA SAT. अगर आप और भी किसी entrance के लिए appear कर रहे हो तो now is the time to focus on them. So there are certain topics which are very peculiar about ZAT. For example, essay writing. For SNAP, there are certain subjects which are a part of logical reasoning and all, but they require a separate kind of preparation in terms of speed. So use this time to prepare for those particular topics and prepare a strategy to tackle these exams. Second thing which you should be doing at this time is preparing for the different rounds which you have to go through once you get a call. So in almost every B school, the first round is VAT, which is a written ability test. So इसमें एक अलग kind of strategy आपको adopt करनी होती है. So if I recall my time, like what I used to do, तो मैंने जो newspaper के editorial pages होते थे, I had started reading them more often. Since I had been preparing for CAT for like 3 months, so I had a list of vocabulary which I had been preparing. If I read some tough word in the newspaper, I used to write it down. So इस time तक मेरे पास एक notebook ready हो गई थी vocabulary की with antonyms and synonyms of those words. So इस time पे मैं I had started revising that entire list. Because when you are writing an essay or when you are appearing for such kind of rounds, what differentiates you from other participants is the choice of words and the flow in which you are writing. So once you start reading more and more about how blogs are written, how editorial sections of newspapers are written, it helps you prepare better for this round. Now, a few things which matter the most in this one is how you open your statements, how you close the statements, how you design the flow of whatever you are writing, and as I said, the choice of words which you are using. So make sure you have all these parameters in your mind when you are preparing for this round. Third thing which you should be preparing for at this time is group discussion. So guys, I have a lot of videos about group discussion on my channel. Make sure you check them by clicking on the I pop-up at the top of the screen. So at this time, I basically started making the pros and cons list of any topic that I came across. So if it is maybe current affairs का कुछ है, let's say अगर WhatsApp privacy policy, very hot topic these days, तो उसका pros क्या है, उसका cons क्या है, उसके मैंने notes बनाने start कर दिए थे. Secondly, there are certain topics which are asked every year. So these could be GK related or certain abstract topics, or it could also be specialization wise topics. So let's say कि HR में impact of AI on employee attrition or loss of jobs, इस type topics आते ही आते हैं. So मैंने इस तरह के बहुत सारे topics को लेके videos बनाए हुए हैं. So there is one video on 100 topics. So those are just the topics, but there is another one which is 40 latest current affairs based topics with solutions. So make sure you do not miss watching those videos. Fourth thing, case discussion. So case discussion में basically what matters is your reading speed, जो तुमने CAT, SNAP और बाकी exams के RCs में practice करके तुमने बना ही ली है. So that is one. Also your capability to pick the keywords, that also matters. So इसमें मैं advise करूँगी हमेशा start with the problem statement or the question which is given to you and then start reading the long passage. समटाइम्स वो 1 पेज का होता है, समटाइम्स वो 2 पेजेस का भी हो सकता है, किसी में डेटा हो सकता है, किसी में नहीं हो सकता है. सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट वट एवर पॉइंट इज मेंशन, लेट्स से कोई अगर टेबल दी है विद डेटा, दैट मीन्स दैट तुमको वो टेबल कहीं ना कहीं यूज करनी है व्हेन यू आर डिस्कसिंग और whenever you are coming to a solution. Also, teamwork matters a lot in group exercises and case discussions. So instead of just taking a stand, what you are expected to do is come at one conclusion as a group. तो इवन इफ तुम्हें अपना पॉइंट छोड़ के किसी और के पॉइंट से अग्री करना पड़ रहा है बिकॉज यू फील समहाउ दैट उसका पॉइंट बेटर है तुम्हारे पॉइंट से, देन डू नॉट रिस्ट्रेन फ्रॉम गिविंग अप योर स्टैंड. Because at the end of the day you have to act as a group, act as a team and come at one common solution. इसके प्रेपरेशन के लिए ज़्यादा कुछ तुम्हें सेपरेटली करना नहीं है. Make sure you know some frameworks which help you to arrive at your solution in a very proper and logical manner. So I'm going to tell you some of the frameworks which I practiced. One was the pestle analysis. So pestle basically means that you are looking at a problem statement from 6 angles: political, economic, social, technological, environmental and legal. So अगर तुम्हारे किसी ग्रुप मेंबर ने लेट्स से P पकड़ा तो तुम S को डिस्कस कर सकते हो या T को डिस्कस कर सकते हो, so that you guys are covering you guys are having a 360-degree view of the entire problem. Second framework is the 4 P's, which stands for प्रोडक्ट, प्राइस, प्लेस एंड प्रमोशन. तो कोई मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी बनानी है, कुछ करना है, तो तुम 4P यूज कर सकते हो. इसके बाद स्वॉट एनालिसिस के लिए तो लेट्स से कोई आइडिया या प्रपोजल है, तो हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इफ इट इज वायबल और नॉट. सो यू गो विथ स्वॉट एनालिसिस व्हिच स्टैंड्स फॉर स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड थ्रेट्स. Other frameworks which you can use is the Porter's 5 forces, BCG matrix, profitability analysis which is simply revenue minus cost. तो अगर तुम्हें कोई भी डिसीजन लेना है तो यू कैन लुक एट बोथ रेवेन्यू एंड द कॉस्ट एंगल ऑफ इट. सो इन देयर इज नॉट मच टाइम गिवन फॉर केस डिस्कशन, बट इफ यू यूज दीज सिंपल फ्रेमवर्क्स यू कैन चैनलाइज योर थॉट्स इन अ प्रॉपर मैनर एंड दैट गिव्स एन एडवांटेज टू यू एंड एज टू यू इन द entire discussion. Fifth thing which you should be preparing for is your personal interview round. Like group discussion, PI तुम्हें एकदम से spontaneously वहाँ पे नहीं आ जाएगा. There are certain questions which are asked in every B Schools interview, starting with introduce yourself, why MBA, why MBA from our college, what are your strengths and weaknesses, what is your biggest failure or regret in life, tell me about your favorite subject, and then that starts a chain of questions on academics. If you are a fresher, then you should be prepared for more questions on academics bit. If you are someone who is experienced, let's say having more than 2 years of experience, then you can take the discussion towards discussing your job role in the previous company. Then there are questions on what are your short-term goals, long-term goals, how were the formative years of your growing up, what impact your parents had on you, something that you have done apart from academics. So talk about your extracurriculars in college, any leadership role that you took up in college or school, talk about that. Talk about hobbies. So basically the aim is to show yourself as a well-rounded person. You are good at academics, that is why you got that interview call. Now you have to prove that how you can add value by being a part of that batch. So you have to be good at everything. Then there are other questions which close the interview, like why should we choose you over other candidates and do you have any questions for us. So make sure जो ये last question होता है ना, do you have any questions for us, इसमें take the advantage of striking a conversation with the panelist. The panelist could be a professor, the panelist could be an alumni. So they are someone who have been in a way related to the college for a long time now, and that is a great opportunity for you to strike that conversation. Sixth thing which you should be doing is applying to other B schools after seeing your score. Now तुमको पता है कि तुम कितने पानी में हो, and if you have a second thought कि maybe ये college convert होगा या नहीं होगा, कभी भी ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट मत होना, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स आर वेरी अनसर्टेन. तो एक सेफ्टी नेट बना के रखो. सो इफ यू हैव सीन माई प्रीवियस वीडियोज ऑन कॉलेज सिलेक्शन, I recommend creating categories for colleges. So at this time जो तुम्हारे कैटेगरी बी एंड कैटेगरी सी के कॉलेजेस हैं जो तुम्हारे प्रेफरेंस में थोड़े नीचे लेवल पे है मे बी, सो तुम उनको अप्लाई करो कीपिंग योर बजट इन माइंड एंड मेक श्योर कि अगर तुम्हारा प्लान ए वर्क नहीं किया तो प्लान बी हमेशा इंटैक्ट रहे. द सेवेंथ थिंग दैट यू शुड बी डूइंग इज figuring out which specialization you are likely to take. So अभी भी it is too early. A lot of people, especially engineers, are basically confused कि उनके लिए क्या specialization right है. तो majority of the doubts will be handled by the college. But एक तुम्हें rough idea होना चाहिए कि तुम at least 2 streams पे narrow down करके आओ. So for example ऐसा usually होता है कि जो BCom वाले होते हैं they have a doubt between finance and marketing, even HR for that matter. सो एटलीस्ट 2 स्ट्रीम तुम रेडी करके रखो एंड उनसे रिलेटेड कुछ पढ़ के जाओ सो दैट यू आर एबल टू प्रूव व्हाई यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट स्पेशलाइजेशन. अगेन अ वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड इज which specialization you want to take and why. So you will have to explain why you are passionate about that specialization and what you like about it and how you plan to implement whatever you will learn in your career as you grow. 8th thing, रिवाइज ऑल योर ग्रेजुएशन सब्जेक्ट्स. सो जरूरी नहीं कि तुमसे पूछा जाए फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट. अगर तुम लेट्स से बीकॉम के हो जैसे मैं थी, सो अकाउंट से क्वेश्चन आना ही आना है. कैपिटल एसेट प्राइसिंग मॉडल वो पूछेंगे ही पूछेंगे. तो इस तरह के कुछ क्वेश्चंस होते हैं कि योरसेल्फ नो देयर आर सम इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर फ्रीक्वेंटली आस्क्ड. सो व्हाई नॉट रिवाइज all the important topics, all the important subjects which you have gone through in your graduation and make certain notes that you are able to explain the concepts at least even if you do not remember the formula. Trust me, मेरे time पे this was the part I was most scared of, and in I think except I think one college I was asked about ACADS in all the colleges. So just be prepared so that you are not caught off guard. Now 9th thing which you should be doing is registering for a workshop which prepares you for GD, PI and VAT and other such things. So मेरे time पे I joined Career Launchers, this program for training. I went to Delhi for the same and so एक बात मुझे समझ में आ ही गई है, like even if you're joining different coachings, do that, but the onus of preparing for the process lies on you. Nobody will spoon feed you the answers. You have to work on them yourselves. They are there just to review the answer and probably find out flaws where you can get stuck. So मेहनत सारी तुम्हारी ही है. अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि if you need guidance, go for such workshops. Online भी होते हैं, ये offline भी होते हैं, whichever you are comfortable with. But एक कभी ना regret नहीं रहना चाहिए कि तुमने अगर ये कर लेते तो मे बी तुम्हारी performance better होती. So explore all options that you have and go for the one which you are most comfortable with. 10th thing, literally getting ready for the process. So before you get a call, sometimes it is at a very short notice. जो windows open होते हैं and the windows clash also. So तुम्हारा line से one day after another interview calls होते हैं. So you have to be ready beforehand. So to get ready, I mean, you need to have a resume, you need to have SOP if the college requires you to have them, a printout of all the answers to the questions which I have just told you in the video, ताकि तुम just before you are entering the room, you just have a glance at them and they are fresh in your mind. You should keep all the documents also ready. So right from your certificates, if you're talking about any achievement, certificates रखो. Whatever claim you are making कि you won an award or you had this achievement, उसका एक proof रखो अपने साथ हमेशा. तुम्हारे basic documents हो गए, mark sheets हो गया, graduation का mark sheet हो गया, birth certificate, ID cards, keep all of them intact. If you have a certain hobby, so let's say मेरा painting hobby था, तो I carried 2-3 of my best paintings. अगर if you write something, carry a printout of your poem because they can ask you ki recite your favorite poem to us. So you can do that to give you an edge over others. Remember, the aim is to be remembered. हर दिन they are interviewing hundreds of candidates, but you have to stand out. So these are the little things which give you an edge over others. Keep all the documents in a proper leather folder. don't go for the sasta transparent ones. Have a leather professional folder or a jacket and carry your documents in that. Carry your passport size photographs, carry some highlighters, some pens, spare A4 sheets. Be dressed well. So basically I have seen a lot of people just go there in shirts. Wear a blazer if possible, wear a tie if possible. Tie is for boys, girls are not expected to wear a tie. Wear closed footwear. So start preparing for all these things because उस time पे तुम्हें time नहीं मिलेगा ये सब करने का. And I don't know if anyone will be telling you this. So just start packing your stuff, and I am sure, like, I converted my dream college, you will also be converting your dream college, and you'll be getting the best which is there for you. Thanks a lot guys for watching this video. I hope that you found a lot of useful things to take out of it. If you have any doubt about the 10 things that I mentioned, do talk about that in the comment section and I will reply to them. And if you like this video, then actually go there and like the video and subscribe to the channel. All the best for your interview, and I'm sure you're going to rock it.